So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go from Chicago. Dante Kent with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
Call that the equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Cage. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics. At some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Austin makes the grab downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
They'll run with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Chris Boswell for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
At the 26-yard line.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. Get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he drives this into the pouring rain. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Into Johnson to start this drive. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. The Steelers have played to an early lead. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A give, this is Johnson. Open space inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the ground again with Johnson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Across the 20, continuing to work. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Williams from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Check down into the hands of Swift. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
What is going on?
Here's Williams again. He sends this one to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
The draw now. This is Swift. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here. Williams to throw on 3rd. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
To
To the air yet again, Williams. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Bears, first down.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A give left side to Johnson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 28. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Has it downfield, working the left. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Out of the gun, Howard. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it.
I wasn't even throwing him the ball.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, 19, 70 lying.
Throwing again here, Howard. That's incomplete left side.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They've got a man in motion. Here he is on third and long. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Boswell to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw by Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. A lot of mess on the move here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Bears 17.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
What is that?
Williams will look to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
For the Chicago Bears.
One in behind center with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, so you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an All-Pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 43-yard line.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, Williams. He's brought in by Burden. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. All down by the first rounder out of Oregon, Derek Harmon.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught for the 1st. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Complete right side. Burden has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. On the move, headed right. He's smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Again, it's Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Santos' kick is good. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On the return, here comes Austin. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Johnson heading right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. He puts some power on a deep one left. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Howard looking to pass. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. From the gun, jumps in. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 41-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Howard's a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Holding short, Howard. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Juke the defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Williams to throw. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Cut at the 10-yard line. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears needing 4 points. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Back to Swift. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. Third and goal. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
What is that?
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
What is it on?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Jumps in up the middle. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll look to throw it. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4.
Set, roll. Hey, shot alert, shot alert.
Trying the left side with Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Johnson again. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Through midfield. That's the 30. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
31. Bears 20.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Going again on 2nd, Williams. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Try and get it into Colston Loveland. So that brings up 4th and long. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. So the Steelers come in and